everyone. My name is Iris. I've spent a lot of time with Tristan and Winthia looking at the trends that will make a significant impact to our communities. Let me take you through them. Up first, we have overcoming biases in AI. With the importance of AI, we need to address the elephant in the room: data bias. All data is in some way biased. We need to recognize that before we can identify and overcome data bias and use data science to build AI applications that make a positive impact to our lives. Algorithms trained on data drawn from society are working with datasets that may both include historical biases and systemically exclude minorities, perpetuating and encoding past bias into future AI applications. Every part of the data value chain, whether it's collection, processing, labeling, selection, analysis, or interpretation, has the potential to introduce new bias. Examples of such data biases include training data for facial recognition software that underrepresented Asian faces, datasets on medical symptoms that may have critical data gaps because data from women patients or minority groups were never collected, and credit scoring systems that impede financial inclusion by cementing historical lending outcome bias into future AI banking tools. To trust in data, we must first build trustworthy data. Even as AI ML models become more accessible with low-code and auto-ML tools, the path from trustworthy data to trusted AI requires rethinking our data strategy, from data collection and labeling through to the development and management of AI applications. Together, we can work to eliminate bias from data. Next, we'll talk about experience in a multi-platform digital world. Customer journeys will continue to fragment without a clear center of gravity. The website and mobile phone are joined by social, wearables, smart devices, the metaverse, and we can't forget the physical world, as customers journey through multiple platforms. The way people interact is constantly evolving at a pace that keeps getting faster. Customer journeys will be nonlinear and complex, moving seamlessly between physical and digital worlds. The physical world is digitizing rapidly, and the number of digital worlds is expanding. Where are the customers? What are they doing? What do they want to do? How will you manage journeys that begin from mobile, move to the metaverse, and may land back at the website? To provide a unified experience in such a fragmented world, we need to start with the experience in mind. For organizations trying to reach, engage, and service customers in this multi-platform digital world, experience design will take center stage. We need to take an experience-led approach centered around the customer, recognizing their continued adoption of digital. Understanding what kinds of customer interaction is possible in each forum will be fundamental to delivering an excellent experience across channels. Designers, developers, data scientists, and engineers will need to come together to connect the dots, piece together a common understanding of the customer, and design a unifying customer journey that is contextual to a customer's intent and also contextual to the touchpoint. Let's put experience first. Next, let's talk about Meta Everywhere. Metaverse will fire up the imagination for digital experience and digital services. All of us in this room will have a digital identity in the metaverse, though it may take the next generation to live their lives there. Digital identity in the Web3 era will be very different from the digital identity we know today. It will be comprehensive and immersive. We can expect to be able to create and live entire digital lives in the metaverse, hold a job, earn money, consume services, create content, buy, own, and dispose of property. We will have a virtual community of family, friends, and coworkers. It's estimated that such an immersive metaverse capable of supporting a host of use cases and a large ecosystem, will have an addressable market of between $8 to $13 trillion by 2030. Organizations will need to figure out how to participate in the metaverse, what new skills are needed to succeed, and how to monetize their involvement. Likewise, public sector organizations will need to consider how to offer public services and what those services should be as the metaverse becomes the new frontier for engagement. And on that point, I welcome all our guests today joining us in the metaverse. Organizations need to unleash the creativity, freed from Web 2 constraints, to design not just a service, but an immersive experience. And not to forget, how the metaverse and the physical world will come together. Our final trend is digital humans. For this next trend, let me hand you back to Tristan and Winthia.